I want to change lives. I want to show people how to progress in their money. I want to show people how to progress in their mindset. I want to show people how to progress in their brand so that way they can take care of their family, take care of their finances, and experience freedom.
All of you that's tuning in right now, have you ever thought that you can only be that good and be as good as you can be in this part of time and you cannot progress anymore? If let's say today our guest can actually guide you and bring you to another level of thinking where you can actually learn how to actually trust yourself, reposition yourself as a thought leader, and also at the same time learn how to progress in your life and face rejections. How would that make you feel? Hi, my name is Rayson Chu, and I'm your host for the Legacy Show. And today it's episode number 71, and I'm really pleased and honored to actually have this amazing guest on the show. So his name is none other than Andy Audate. And before I actually steal the mic from him even more, now let's welcome Andy in the house. Woohoo!
What's up,
Welcome,
my
Andy.
man? Hey, dude, appreciate you, man. What an introduction, huh? That was.
Oh, thank you, man. So, do you mind if you share with the audience a little bit more about who you are and what you do, especially people from Asia and Singapore that hasn't really heard a lot about you in the meantime?
Look, hey, thank you for the opportunity. Man, first of all, what I do is I teach people how to get famous, get known, get in front of people.
Nice.
Teach people how to
Okay.
get in front of their clientele so they can turn up their income.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So, don't mind me asking. So, how long have you been in this industry, teaching people how to become more famous?
I've been in this industry for the last 7 years. For the last 7 years.
Wow, cool. Okay. So I understand that you said that you have been in this industry for 7 years. So do you mind if you share with the audience, like what was the number one challenge that you faced while you were building your business up?
The number one challenge that I faced had to be self-doubt, the doubt on the inside, the doubt on me, really. That's really what my biggest challenge was. And
Mm-hmm.
I recognize that in order for me to excel, there's a small amount of technical savviness that I must have, or my interest in being technically savvy. But it really
Mm-hmm.
comes down to desire, and desire is going to be the strongest fight that I had to put up with in constantly creating desire and forcing
Mm-hmm.
myself to continue moving forward, even through times of challenge and famine or whatever it may be.
I see. Wow. Okay. So this challenge, I believe self-doubt is very, very common among everyone, be it those who are being, they are successful or not. They have always been going through this. And I would like to ask you, because of this challenge, did it ever occur to you that you started to, doubt your ability to actually help the people or even identify as a thought leader? And how did you actually reposition yourself so as to actually allow people to trust and buy from you after that?
So your question is, how do I? What was the question?
Okay, so basically I'm actually asking you that you actually having this self-doubt, right? So did it occur to you that you have this you know doubt in your ability to actually help people or identify yourself as a thought leader in your niche?
Yeah, I mean, not really, because I saw that my results were much more profound than others, and I know that a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people needed help, and they didn't have even a fundamental understanding of what it took to get known, or what it took to make money, or what it took to bring awareness to their brand. So
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. And there's a form of marketing that's prevalent nowadays that is completely being utilized. And it
Yep.
is organic marketing, and people use it for jokes. When you as a business owner, when you're putting out
Mm-hmm.
content, you have someone's attention span for a few moments, And it's what are you
Yep.
going to do with them? Are you going to influence, educate? Are you going to direct them to go do something, do a call to action? And you have this opportunity to share an opportunity with them, but you got to take it upon yourself to be able to do it effectively. And I think that's what some of the biggest challenges are, is that people are doing it so ineffectively that they have a target right in front of them, but they're using a shotgun to hit a target that's far away and really small. A shotgun is an ineffective tool, and they're shot marketing instead of directly hitting their target.
Ah, I see. Okay. So when you actually mentioned that one of the challenge earlier, right? You mentioned that one of the challenge that you had was actually self-doubt, right? So how did you actually reposition yourself so that you can reposition your mindset so that you can actually be able to let people trust and buy from you after that?
How did I reposition my mindset? Well, it's me looking in the mirror, recognizing that I had such a tool that was a tool that was really supportive. I was doing a meeting with a client, and I had her do this exercise, really like looking in the mirror and reaffirming that you are giving a powerful substance, or you are giving a powerful product to the world, and it's valuable. And it's like, if you even have the cure for cancer, right? Even if you do have the cure for cancer, and you go to the world and you say to the world timidly, you go to the mountaintop and you're like, hey guys, my name is Jeff and I have the cure for cancer. Would you, and like no one's going to listen to you. You got to go on the mountaintop and say, I have a message for the world, and I have the cure. The cure for what? The cure for cancer. And then, but the thing is, even when you say the cure for cancer, so many people aren't going to understand you. So many people aren't going to even be interested because cancer has a negative connotation. So what you got to say is, hey, you might have to market to them correctly to produce a result. So you might have to say in your marketing, you might have to say, hey, protect your mom from dying. Scare people, and then how you do that with this product, the cure for cancer, or how do you say? Then you got to take the same product, repackage it, and then you got to change the marketing to stay alive, or keep kicking. It's a whole different form of marketing in the mind, but it's the same product. I have the cure for cancer in a little bottle. So you went from protect your mom and don't save her life to say, keep living, and you go to the positive point of view. But essentially, man, marketing is getting known, getting famous, getting in front of people, getting your message out there.
Nice. Well, I agree, man. I mean, marketing is very important, especially for, business owners, network marketer, and etc. All these are very important. And I agree with you that, you need to reposition inside your mind before you can actually start getting people to buy into your cause, your product, your services, and etc. And I would like to actually ask you, right? I've known you for quite a while, especially last year. I noticed you on Instagram, and you have always been talking about educating, self-development, progression, right? So while you were actually in the place of self-education and progression, were there any objections that you face?
Of course there were.
Oh, okay. Like, were there like friends or family members who told you to stop going to seminars or stop being so positive in life?
I mean, I wouldn't say that they try to stop me, but there were people that weren't supportive of it. Like they didn't push me to. I think that's the challenge. They didn't push me, man. Like, you got to keep going to seminars. You got to keep going to events. You got to keep showing up. And that's the thing about showing up. That's what I mean by the opportunities in the show up. You got to show up, number one, physically, and you got to show up powerfully. Physically is the actual body, your actual body being there to receive an opportunity. Because, if no one knows you, then you're not in the building, and that sucks, because the opportunity can't go to you. So you gotta show up physically, number one. Number two, you gotta show up powerfully and be known. That's what I mean by the powerful part. is getting to a point where people recognize your energy, people recognize your face, people recognize your name. You know,
Yep.
I make it a statement that when I walk into a room that I make such an awareness of myself, not through flashy jewelry. I think that's a little cheap and a little subpar. But I make it known to the audience, like, hey, Andy Audate is in the building. And so if not through people sharing who Andy Audate is, I'm gonna make it known that, hey, what's up, yo? Andy Audate's in the building.
Yep. Well, I love that. I love that energy that you have, and especially when you talk about that. And I would like to actually ask you, right? So looking back with hindsight, right, what was the best investment that you've made while you're developing yourself?
The best investment that I made while developing myself has always been the biggest, like, I spent a few $1,000s on myself, man, and that was like a big investment.
Wow.
And like a few $1,000s on, not even like on the opportunity to get knowledge, you know. So like that still to this day that investment still to today is paying me in dividends. You know, I paid $5,000 for an online course.
Wow.
$5,000 for an online course. That's $100 50 times, you know, and. Like that's more money than some people make in a month. Some people that they're making 3 months, that's more money than. And I paid that, boom, for 9 online video modules, and my life completely forever changed since then. And it's because of the relationships I've created, the people I've made, friends with, a little bit of knowledge that I got. I mean, information is knowledge, you know. Information turned over to remembrance becomes knowledge. So.
Yep. Okay, nice. So who's the coach, the mentor that you actually went in to learn from that online program? Don't mind me asking.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mentors, man. I've had a bunch of mentors, and every mentor has taught me well at a certain level. And I find it to be very profound at each level. Everything that I've been taught, and then I continue to progress on from there. So I had a mentor who just taught me about family, you know, and the importance of family. I had a mentor who taught me about the importance of grind. I've had mentors that I've spent a lot of time with, and I have mentors who I have no clue about, you know. So not no clue about, like, I'm that mentors that I just don't know them personally, but I have their knowledge in my head. That's what I mean.
I see. So I noticed that you've been mentored personally by Tony Robbins, Les Brown, and all these other people. So how do you actually get connected with these big guns in the industry?
Tony Robbins barely mentor. There's no mentorship with Tony Robbins. I mean, I barely listen to his content.
Oh, I see. What about Les Brown?
Yeah, I think Les Brown definitely mentored me, showed me the way to the stage, and his name also gave me a platform to really propel myself off of.
Wow. Okay. Nice. So, don't mind me asking you this, like, how can anyone actually design a leadership plan for themselves so as to actually produce their goals in a shorter time? Because I noticed that it took you for just a few months to a year plus or so, 2 years or so, and you eventually got bigger and better and got more popular in your own niche. So how can anyone actually do that?
Dude, you gotta be at full throttle, man. That gotta be the norm to you. I was just telling my friend lately. I said to her, I said, there hasn't been a time that I've relaxed. I've always been. My body's constantly in stress, constantly. I'm constantly beating on my brain and beating on my heart, and I might probably die earlier than normal, but. My life has been constantly about work.
Okay.
And my life has constantly been about work, and there's so much more to life. You know, there's so much more to life. But it's my desire to continue to grow and progress, and typically around the area of business. And yeah, business.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So, and you actually took some time to actually create a huge raving fan. I noticed that you have this thing called Progression Conference, and you have your own mastermind, you have your own video series, and etc. So, how can actually anyone create raving fans and clients who want their content and product?
You got to create a community, and you got to give them access to you, and you got to give them access to you in the masses. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, you must be transparent in your presentation in front of your clients. You must be transparent. You have to be. You have to give off the genuine. Why? Because we live in a world where data is at our fingertips. I can grab this phone and get as much data as I can from Google at any moment, in any second. From Facebook, so on and so forth. And so, in recognizing that there's so much data online, data moves so fast, that the person who can shorten the distance between a stranger to I know and like you and trust you is the winner in the marketing game. Okay? That's the one who's going to win in the marketing game. So it's the quickest. How do I get to from know you, like you, and trust you to the most people? So there was a time where it was a necessity. There was a time where it was a necessity for you to be able to, you had to work, 80 to 150 hours a week.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy. 150 hours a week. That means you're getting 18 hours of sleep a week. 18 hours of sleep. Right? You're barely sleeping. You're sleeping, I don't know, 3 hours a night, and you're going bang, 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 bang. But your output allows you to say reach like, a certain X number of clients. If your output is that high, where you're working like a slave, you're barely getting sleep, like you eat at work, you get your haircut for work, everything is around work. So you live that lifestyle. There's a technology that allows you to get in front of more clients sooner than doing that. Because when that guy who works 150 hours a week and he busting his ass just to get in front of 75 people, 75 1-hour conversations, 1-hour conversations to qualify for them to do a sale. That person, the way that person is doing it, the way I do it, I say, you know what? You start on Monday. On Friday night, I have a drink of water in my cup, and I'm in front of 75 people, and I get in front of those people, and I present my offer, and I close a percentage of the room the same way that he'll close a percentage of that group over 7 days. I want to work smarter, not harder.
Okay. Nice. Yes, I agree, man. Work smarter than just harder itself. And I believe this is just like what Gary Vee always says, man. It's always the hustle, the grind, but of course you need to work smart, and that's where you actually get the results. So, we are coming to the end of the podcast, and I would like to actually ask you one last question, okay, before we go. And this question is this: if you were to start all over again, what is the step-by-step approach you will use to build everything back up again?
Man, what I would do, man, I would make some phone calls. I would make a lot of phone calls to a lot of people to get them to know who I am. Your goal is to get more people to know who you are, know what your offer is, know what problem you're fixing, know what your goals are. Like, people have to know your MWSB. You know what that is, Rayson?
No, what's that?
The
MWSB?
MWSB is your message, your why, your story, and your business.
Okay.
Some people when they see me, when they see me, they know my message of progression. That's the first thing they think about. Like, working on progression. That's what WOP is. WOP is working on progression. And over here you have the little guy that's working, going up past the sun, going to the top, working on progression. That's what it means. Everything been progression, baby. Progression Progression been real for forever, man. That's life. Progression is life. So
Yep.
So that's my message. And then why is that your message, Andy? Well, look, dude, where I come from, people lose. So that's my why. I want to help people win because I don't want to see any more people lose. Well, what's your story to back that up? Well, here's my story. I share where I grew up. I grew up in an impoverished area, and I was struggling. I was hurt, and so on and so forth. And then I can say, hey, but this is what my business is. My business supports people who don't have the money.
Yep.
I mean, my business supports people who once in a time of their life didn't have the money, became successful, and now they want to expand who they are and their brand. So, people who resonate with my story are people who had challenges in their life. So the people who are perfect don't resonate with me. People who have an amazing life, they don't resonate with me. People who resonate with me are people who lack perfection. People who are just focused on getting better. It's when you're perfect, you don't have to get better because you're the best. You're perfection. But people who resonate with me are going to be people who are like, hey man, I'm success minded. I'm going to the next level of my life. I'm not perfect, and I'm progressing. Progression.
Nice. Okay. Wow. Nice. Yes, that's why I love about your goal, man. Your whole theme about progression. That's why I saw that, hey, you have so many different peeps that actually came to you and learned from you. So it's like, wow, it's amazing. Wow. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone that's tuning in, and of course thanking you, Andy, for appearing on the Legacy Show. It's really amazing to have you. And I would like to actually ask you, where can my audience find you? What's your social media handle? What's your website? Do you mind if you share with them?
Yeah, 100%, man. You definitely want to come check me out at AndyAudate.com. AndyAudate. AndyAudate. Yeah, baby.
Yes. All right, baby. All right. So with that, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in. So stay tuned for more amazing people that's coming onto the podcast. And with that, take care and have a great weekend ahead. See ya. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.